What's up guys? So here is my 2018 CRF450R, and today I'm going to show you guys how I get it ready for a race. And I'm probably going to do some extra things that you don't need to do. As you can see, I still haven't finished the damage to this radiator from my crash on the street. So I'm going to take this radiator off and use some heat and a vise and some other tools and try to bend it back into shape, along with this radiator brace that was very badly bent. So I think I can hopefully fix that without having to buy any new parts. But these forks have been serviced and rebuilt with new SKF seals, and I'm working on a video of how to do that. I'm also going to try to replace this part of the lever. I have another one that I might be able to put on. This throttle tube is cracked pretty bad, but it's going to have to work for the weekend because I don't have another one. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash the bike, get whatever mud and dirt I can off right now, start taking some of the plastics off as well, clean out the airbox, and then over the course of this week I will be tearing it down to basically engine and frame and rebuilding it, making it look completely different. So take a good look at it now. Now that I got the bike nice and clean to work with, I'm gonna take the front wheel and the front suspension off, and then I'm gonna be able to service the bearings that are in the steering stem. And I normally do that every 10 hours at least. And normally after 10 hours, the bearings are still full of plenty of grease and usually not dirty or holding any water. So I just do that as a preventative measure. You don't have to do it as often. I'm gonna go ahead and do it just because I'm gonna be racing this weekend. I will also be draining the engine of all coolant and removing the radiator braces, both radiators and all the hoses, so that I can clean them up, inspect them, and that way when I get this radiator fixed, I'm gonna put it all back together with new coolant. Here you can really see how bent this radiator brace got, and the radiator. It's twisted up quite a bit. Almost positive that I can get this thing back to looking new. But this brace might be a goner. Check this out, guys. This bearing has seen about 10 hours of use, and as you can see, it's really not that dirty and has plenty of grease. Let's check out this top bearing. Wow, this thing is clean, you guys. So for everyone who says don't power wash your bike, just be careful around these areas. But as you can see, there's no water in here. The bearings look like they're in perfect condition. This is why I do this so frequently. So this is old engine ice that just came out of the bike. Looked like that before, and this is how it came out. Kind of crazy. Here's what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and straighten this thing up. Try to straighten this, might not work, and clean everything else up. So this is the best that I could get the brace. It really straightened up a lot. If it doesn't fit, whatever, I tried. Oh yeah, she is squeaky clean now. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this front end back together right now because I'm kind of freaking out that I have half a bike and I'm supposed to race in a day and a half. So you can see it's bent out quite a bit compared to this one, but holy crap, it fits. So I made it work. Money saved. recently serviced these forks, I changed the oil level to the minimum capacity because I felt that these forks were just too stiff no matter what I did to the compression. If I softened up or changed the rebound, they just felt harsh, especially in braking bumps and small chop. Before, I had my compression at 19 clicks out, which is almost all the way soft, and now they're at 12 out. They feel really good. They're super smooth, but actually a little bit soft, but so much better all around. Just smoother, plusher, handles the small chop better. I was starting to bottom out, and so now I'm gonna add about 20 cc's of oil to each fork. What a way to start the day. I just snapped this brake caliper bolt using a freaking torque wrench, which I've probably broken 3 or 4 bolts using a torque wrench, and one of the reasons I probably shouldn't torque everything. The plan was to resurface the rear end today, but right now I'm gonna switch the wheel and chain and get the subframe, get this bike back together ASAP so I can take it over to the shop and hopefully get this thread retapped so I can get a bolt in, because that is gonna be a problem. So I was able to get the shroud on, but I had to pull it really tight here to get it to fit. And it's pretty tight on these as well. But it's gonna work for the weekend for sure. And I got more protection here than if I didn't have that brace. So I was unsuccessful at replacing this part of the lever. I can't even get it off. So I'm gonna use an original style lever, throw it on, and then top it off with some more coolant. I just ran it for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take it to the shop, get that bolt extracted, and we'll be good to go. I almost forgot I gotta change the oil also, so I just had it running for a little bit and about to drain it out. Before I go to the shop, I might actually be able to fix this by myself. Hold on. So I got quite a bit of thread hanging out, which I might be able to grab onto using a set of channel lock pliers. So I'm gonna give that a go. Got 'em. Hell yeah, I love that. Saved another trip. Don't need to go anywhere, fixed it myself. So I've had that happen before. If you guys have a bolt snap inside of a part and you can get a little bit of thread. I mean, even if it's a millimeter or two exposed and you can grab onto it, you can spin it out. That was really easy. All good now. You guys ready to see the bike? It's looking mint.